All right. What about you, Lee?
No, it was almost impossible for me because I'm missing too much information. I started Coffee Cafe on the wrong foot.
Okay.
I mean, the first week I downloaded everything on Excel,
Uh huh.
but was unable to follow with it
Uh huh.
because of my lack of skills with Excel and trying to keep up with everybody else on paper.
Yes.
So that weekend, I printed out all the forms, deciding to go with whatever everybody else was, paper, like everybody else.
Okay.
And I was trying to, I've been playing catch up the whole time. And then I got into my accident where I lost 2 days,
Yeah.
which really, more missing pieces. And over the weekend, I really needed that, the general ledger.
And then someone threw it in the trash. You just had a bad week.
No, no, the whole 4 weeks is a nightmare for me because I could go with the scenario and my journal is well, I don't have anything really uh to balance it with because I don't have my ledger. My ledger is incomplete.
Yeah.
So then trying to find a $30 discrepancy with all the missing information.
Uh huh.
I was trying to like redo the general ledger
Uh huh.
with my journal, which is pretty much up. Um, but like I said, it was almost in. I think the mistake is there somewhere, but it's hard to tell because I don't have a ledger to
Okay.
go with
All
the
right.
balance. So no, I don't know where it is.
All right. That's okay. I actually have it for you guys, but in case for any reason that you do have these kind of things in the future, it is also very, very important that you go through every single scenario, make sure that you journalize it correctly, because I'll tell you right now, when I redid the whole trial balance and I made sure that everything matches from when I converted it from the journal into I did like the quick way where I did my transactions in my trial balance, and I found my discrepancy. And I'm you guys gonna laugh because it happened in the very beginning. Yes. So, my journal is 100% accurate. So, every single thing I journalize is correct. My discrepancy was, drum roll please, right here in my sales for Supreme Coffee. The first thing that I wrote on the 22nd, I wrote that this was actually $249.30 when my journal said it was 279. So I made a typo right here. I fixed it obviously to make sure that it came out the correct number here, but originally it was 249, so there was my $30 that I was missing. So my journal was 100% correct. It was my error because I wrote a 4 instead of a 7 in it. I'm using the number keypad, so it's essentially it's in the same area. So there was my discrepancy there. And what happened is when I fixed that discrepancy, it actually made my trial balance come out perfect. So here it is, the discrepancies right here. I found it and I compared it from this to this. So here's the $30 missing, and my trial balance matched 100% at $91,456.60. Okay, so one of these sides was actually correct.
So that was the Supreme Coffee you said?
Yes, the sales for Supreme Coffee. Yes, I'll go ahead and move my thing over. So here is because I typed it in as wrong, and we just kept going because it was in the very very beginning of the fourth week. It was the very first. It was the very first day of our fourth week.
Oh, okay.
So on the 22nd, yeah, because we finished the trial balance on the 21st. And then it happened here. So because I never fixed this and never caught it, Therefore, every time we calculated, it was correct all the way through, just to find out that this was actually the wrong one.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay, so it's supposed to be 279 or 249?
It's 279, and then if I go to my journal,
Yeah,
over
the journal
here,
says 279, so that's the correct
that's the
figure.
correct figure. Yes. I was
And
gonna
in the
scroll up.
ledger, it said 249.
Correct.
yeah.
Okay, well, that's
Two
okay. See,
seventy-nine even, was that 279 even or?
no,
No,
it's
it's 279. Let me see. It's 279.30. I had 249.30.
Okay,
Yeah. So I will post. I will actually. Since that one's already trashed, I'm gonna post up the answers after we finish completely with our adjustments and everything. So, I will. I think I did I not upload this. I think I did upload this. I'll just have to double check it. But
okay, so the
yes.
answers for the ledger,
Uh huh.
is that up somewhere? I could not find it.
Yeah. It's on. It depends on what week you're on.
Well, I'm
Uh.
trying to do past, the fourth week.
Okay. Anything past the fourth week is not uploaded yet. So
No, I mean,
every so let me see. If we go to the fourth week, right? I should have uploaded. Let me see. Yep, I have the Coffee Cafe General. I think is this the I think it's the ledger.
that's the journal.
Yeah, this is the journal. I didn't post the ledger because I was waiting for you guys to find that discrepancy. So I have the
Okay,
journal, but the ledger I will post in during break. I'll post the ledger. Okay, so you
okay,
can have
that
that.
was what I did over the weekend. Okay, all
Okay.
right.
For I thought I uploaded it. I could have sworn I uploaded it because I was like, I found the discrepancy and I was like, okay, well I'll upload it. But I think, for the journal for week after week 3 should be uploaded. So you should have had everything for week 3. Yeah, right here, trial. Yes, I uploaded the trial balance, ledger, and journal for week 3. Sorry about
just,
that. So I'll go ahead and upload
just,
that.
okay, just one more question. For sales, there's medium supreme and there's a large supreme.
Okay.
So which one is that under?
Uh,
The large, okay, gotcha, because I'm running
no,
down the
no, no.
large.
It's just regular. It's just the regular Supreme coffee.
Okay, for sales,
Sales, yeah. Well, we made it to invoice number 104. Okay. I'm gonna see if I could just upload it right now, real quick.
okay,
While you so it's for sales, uh,
oh, okay, I've got it.
for just for regulars for I mean for Supreme coffee. So let me go here. Adjustment 4. Actually, wait. I'll just wait. I'll just wait because I think I really want to go ahead and continue with everything else. Okay. So I'll upload it during break time. All right. So that's my adjustment that I found the error for as far as chat for this particular scenario. I found my discrepancy. So let's go ahead and continue from here with our adjustments. Okay. All right. So we just finished up converting our inventory for our coffee mugs. So we finally converted it, and these two should match. So I'm gonna double check that. I don't remember if I double checked it last time or not, but I'm gonna go ahead and okay. I'm gonna go ahead and do it again. Oops. All right. 1592.20. Good. So they both match. So I journalized this correctly. All right. So the next scenario we have is here is our cost of materials. So this is what we're going to use to measure out how many cups we sold, as well as how much sugar and creamer we actually used in during our sales for our coffee. Because instead of expensing them as just a regular business expense, we decided to actually count for each cup and expense it that way. So from here, since it cost us, okay, so here's how many units we sold. We sold about 5,297 cups of medium coffee. We sold 4,331 cups of medium coffee. Large coffee. We sold 120 pounds, or we used 120 pounds of sugar, and we used 22 cases of the creamer. All right. And how much it cost us is going to be here. I've already done the calculation for you. So all you have to do is adjust and generalize for the cost of material. Okay. So this is going to be very similar to how you generalize your cost of goods sold. So you're taking it directly out of your inventory item. In this case, it's going to be the supplies. So let's go ahead and journalize that. And I want to do all of them under one journal. So instead of doing a separate one for just medium coffee cups and just one for large, I want you to just do all four at the same time.
Okay.
All right. So how do we do this?
Cups.
Nope. Go look at your chart of accounts. And it's going to be under the category of cost of material.
Cost of goods.
Cost of material. Yes, it's gonna be under expense for cost of goods sold. Yes.
Okay, cost of material.
Cost of material. Cost of material. What?
Cost of material, medium cups.
Yes.
And large cups.
What else is there? There's more than that.
Yeah, cost of material sugar. Cost of material creamer.
Cost of material sugar. And then cost of material creamer. All right, and then where are we taking this out of? If we're expensing this item because we no longer have it anymore, where are we taking it out of?
Inventory.
These items are not inventory items. What are they?
Sales.
They're not under sales. We didn't sell them.
No.
For office use?
Say that again.
For in-house use?
Um.
I don't know what to do with it.
Yes, but okay. So here, if I bought a bunch of cups, right,
Mhm.
and I sell them, and now I don't have it anymore. Where am I taking this out of?
Oh, it wouldn't be inventory?
These items are not inventory. Where do we categorize these in? It is an asset, but where do we place these all in?
Just one second.
Um. Products.
Not a product. We buy these things. Where do we place them when we buy them?
On the shelves. For sale.
No, David, you don't sell a whole case of coffee creamer.
It all depends how much you drink coffee.
Well, okay, when we buy these items, where do we place them?
Is it under expenses?
No, because we're buying these materials.
Yeah.
Well, I thought we bought it.
We did buy them, but where do you place them?
Hmm.
So the entire time we've been journalizing when we buy them, where do you put them? Guys, use your chart of accounts.
Yes.
Where is it under?
I'm looking. Chart accounts.
Um,
It's an asset.
Yes, it is.
mhm.
Well, there are accounts for large coffee cups,
Okay, what's the main account?
business supplies.
Business supplies. Yes.
Oh,
Oh.
business supplies, okay. Yeah,
So,
that makes sense.
because they're individualized, right? We're purchasing
Yeah.
these as supplies. The reason why we're using cost of materials because we no longer have those supplies anymore. We
Mhm.
bought 5,000 cups. Do you think we still have 5,000 cups?
No.
No. So this is the adjustment to say, hey, I don't have that 5,000 cups anymore. I've already spent them. I've already got rid of them. I sold them with the cups of coffee.
Mhm.
So this is us making the adjustment saying we have 2,000 cups instead of 5,000 cups.
Mhm.
Okay, and we have to take it out of where we actually purchased them for. So it's going to be under business supplies, but specifically under each sub account, which is medium coffee cups and large coffee cups. Okay.
Mhm.
Oopsies, I spelled cups wrong. Does this make sense, guys?
Yeah, it does.
Yes.
It does.
Okay, you don't have these anymore because you sold them by selling
Mhm.
coffee. So there's no point to keep your assets over appreciated, right? There's no way you could say oh, I still have 5,000 cups of left in my inventory, or I'm sorry, left in my supplies. You
Mhm.
don't. You only have
Right.
2,000 left. So this is us calculating, making the adjustment that we don't have those stuff anymore. We expensed them.
Right.
Okay, so what are each account number?
Medium is 11760, and large is 11765.
60
Yeah,
and
one
1
one
1,
seven sixty for the medium, and 11765 for the large.
and then sugar.
Sugar is 11770.
Next one,
And
75.
I thought sugar was 11770.
yeah, the
Next,
next one, creamer, is
Creamer is
11775.
cost of materials
11775.
medium is 51,200. And
51
large is
2200.
no 200.
Okay.
Yeah, that's 21,250.
All right. And
Then 21,300 and 21,350.
okay. All right, good. Now, I already calculated for you, so all you have to do is just copy those numbers down. So, how many cups did I sell out for the medium?
Two 286.70.
Yes, 286.70. What about large cups?
351.63.
What about sugar?
Sugar's $43.20.
And lastly, what about creamer?
359 and 26 cents.
359.26. Okay, so I copied it there. Now I know for sure that they all match. Okay,
Just 1 second, I'm still writing these numbers down.
that's fine.
215.
Okay.
Okay,
26. Okay.
all right. And then lastly, make sure you update your ledger.
Okay.
So here I have it like this.
Ledger.
If we keep writing it, it's gonna make it be messed up again. It's not gonna be accurate.
Well, I only messed up that one little spot, so.
Well, no, I mean, if we keep adding to it,
Hold on, I just messed up. My journal needs to be over here.
300.
that chart thing,
Hmm.
and that's a copy of 286, 70, 70,
Okay,
70,
30 June.
large.
I can do it. I can do it. Oh my gosh.
21.
Okay.
All right, there you go. So here, what am I? Where am I going? Cost of material, right?
Page 32. 30, yeah,
Yes.
page 32 is the medium coffee.
Medium coffee cups. Okay. Here I'm gonna write
Medium coffee
6.
cups,
Yep.
right.
And I'm gonna write this as an adjustment. General journal. What number general journal are we on?
70.
19.
19.
19 for the medium,
Yes.
or, I mean, for the
Uh,
large, yeah.
19 for the post reference.
Okay. We're gonna debit cost of material medium coffee for 586.45. Wait, that doesn't look right. 286.70.
At 286.70.
All right. We're going to fill in for the next one.
The 351.
General journal on the 19th for 351.63. Okay, cost of materials for sugar is going to be 630. Adjustment.
4120.
What page are you finding the large coffee cups? Not the large coffee cups, I'm sorry. The sugar.
It's the next page. They're all in order.
The same page.
Oh, okay.
Did you find it, Andrea?
I'm still looking. I guess because I changed the page. COM large coffee, got that. Oh, okay, I see it. It's right below it. Okay, gotcha.
Okay.
30 June.
What was this one for 43.20? There you go. And then lastly, my coffee should be on the bottom of page 33. Or at the top of 33. Bottom, I have no idea what page we're on.
The one in the pile.
Okay, for 359 and 26. All right, now we gotta adjust our actual inventory. Okay, I mean, sorry, not our inventory. We gotta adjust our business supplies.
Two, yes.
So this should be page 7, 8.
Five.
8, 5,
Five.
Business supplies, good. Okay.
coffee.
Okay. I have a question here.
Uh huh.
Isn't this supposed to zero out?
No. Oh no, I didn't even adjust this one. I don't even know if we're able to adjust it because we don't. Let me see. Shoot. Cause I forgot to adjust this one because you can't zero out this much amount. You can't do. There's only 270 available, and I said that you could do 286. It's because the next couple transactions you're supposed to have another batch of cups.
Oh. Okay.
So hold on, give me 2 more seconds because I would have to adjust this.
So we're gonna have to go back and fix our totals on the other one.
Yeah, because on the 28th you were supposed to actually buy another bag of coffee cups, and we're supposed to sell more stuff. So I'm gonna change this to I have to get the real calculations, but let's just go ahead and let's zero out the first batch, and then we'll round this to 430, 300. Actually, we'll just round it to 4,000. Okay. So I have to make a note that I need to adjust this.
Okay, we're gonna change that. Okay, I see.
Yeah, I have to because you can't have a negative cost of goods sold.
Right.
Okay. So if it cost us point 0.4. Okay, so this is supposed to zero out to 270 exact even.
70.52.
Um, yes and no because we only have. Wait, hold on. What did you say, David?
270.52.
270
I'm
52.
62.
62. Okay, so we're gonna zero out all of it. So it's going to be 270 62. So we're gonna zero out all of it. For this one, 4,000 cups. So 4,000 cups is 0.0812 times 4,000 is going to be 324.80. 24.80, which we should definitely have enough because we have 5,000 of those cups. Let me just double check to see if that is true. Hold on, give me another second.
No. For large cups, I have a total of a running debit balance of 405.95.
405.
Yes.
Yeah. So we definitely have enough. Because I'm only selling 3,240. Three hundred $324.80. So that should work. Okay, so we have to make that adjustment to my journal now. Sorry about that one. I was supposed to fix that one too, since we didn't have that extra day of sales, or the extra 2 days of sales, and we're supposed to purchase another round of cups. So where am I? Okay, so I'm gonna adjust my entry here. Since this is going to be now 270.62, because that's exactly how much we have, and this one's going to be 324.80.
Oh, okay. So to change these, okay.
Yeah, we would have to.
All right.
Okay.
So that's
Is it
70,
324.80?
Uh-huh.
62.
And I have for, large cups 405.95 in the debit balance.
Yeah, because we only sold 4,000 cups. We purchased 5,000. I only sold 400. 300 is less than
Yeah.
400.
Yes.
Yes, I just want to make sure that we don't go over. So here, I'm going to go ahead and save that so I can make that adjustment next time. Okay. So now go back to my ledger, and I have to fix what I wrote in my cost of goods sold. Cost of goods sold.
Uh, 30.
Sugar and creamer should be fine.
Okay. So it's just the medium and the large coffee.
Yeah, yeah. So assets.
What
270.
page are you on?
I'm on page 32.
32. Uh, medium cups.
Yeah, medium coffee cups. For, it's now 270.62.
Yes. General journal number 19. Since we sold 270.62, your new running balance should be 0. Okay.
This is 324.
Okay.
2480.
Large.
30.
24.80.
4324.80. So that should give you an adjustment to let you know that we have exactly $81 left in cups, because we still have a thousand cups left. All right, and then the next thing that we did on this one was we sold. How much sugar did we sell? I think we sold 120 pounds.
Um,
Yes, I think.
Yes, we sold 120
120.
pounds.
Uh-huh.
So 43.20.
Uh,
4320. Right. Sugar. Okay. Sugar. So page.
Oopsies.
oh,
117 something. Oh.
on page 5.
Page 5. Okay.
Yes.
Thank,
324.80.
thank you.
Okay. 405.
80.
405.
All right, and then creamer.
324. Okay, we're gonna have I have $81.15 left on
On what?
in large cups.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
You
Yep.
didn't do, okay. Sugar. 43.
20,
4.
yes,
23.
6,
23. 21.60. Uh, 359.60.
Okay. Okay. So the only real adjustment that we really did was for the medium cups and the large cups. Okay.
7. 6. 3. So the medium cups are the only thing that zeroed out,
Yes.
right?
Walk. Yes.
Huh?
Yes. You're
You
right.
okay?
Yep.
okay.
Hopefully. Okay. So yes, medium cups are the only ones that zeroed out. Okay. Now that adjustment is finally done, let's see what happened next. All right, here we received our bank statement. Ooh, yes, we know we did really bad with the bank. We know that we overdrafted so many times at the bank. We have an overdraft protection fee of was it $10,000? However, every time we overdraft by $1,000, we get charged with 22% interest. Now, of course, 22% is an annual charge, but so we have to consider since that's an annual rate, so therefore we're going to get charged 2% for every month that we get charged or overdone that. So let's go ahead and look at this. Now, these aren't very accurate. These are just guesstimations, but this is what typically, what usually would happen. Every time you write a check when you don't have enough funds in the account, you're gonna get charged 35. You're gonna get charged $25 for every NSF check that you've written. Okay.
Okay.
You're also going to get an overdraft protection fee every day you have outstanding. So every time we had negative money in the bank, they charge us an automatic $35. Now that is very typical and it does happen, and they are very strict about it because it really does happen every single day. So since let me see, it says we're here on June 22nd. You were overdrafted by $5,133.98. 22% is going to be charged for you, which was down to 2% per month. So what happened is we got charged for $304.09. That's a lot. We also got charged for writing 5 faulty checks. We wrote for 1517, 1518, 1523, 1524, and 1525. We wrote 5 NSF checks, which totaled to $125. And for just being serviced at that bank, they charge us an additional $50. That's a lot of money. So how do we adjust this in our... How do we write this adjustment out? Okay. We
service
do.
charge, overdraft charge, NSF charge, and then those are all debit. And credit, the accounts payable.
Okay, not it. We no 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 no. Okay, so no. Usually, what happens is the bank has already taken the money out of your checking already because they
Okay,
charged you.
Visa,
No,
or checking.
this is not a credit card. Yes, checking for sure. Checking
Would
is
be
one of
checking.
them.
Yeah, definitely checking.
Now,
Yeah,
I
check or
want
service
you.
charge.
I want you to go into your chart of accounts and tell me, is there a service charge, bank service charge, NSF charge, and overdraft protection charge? Is there any account that says that? But you are right when you say you are going to debit it. That's correct.
Okay. Well, at least I had one thing right.
All right.
Let's see. Um,
I don't remember seeing anything like that.
Okay, I'll give you a hint because it's a debit, right?
yeah, that's an
Uh-huh.
expense.
Yes, good, good. It's an expense. So go look into operating expenses.
Would it be under bank fees?
Is that exactly what it's charging you? Are these bank fees?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the only thing that would be for that.
Yes.
Nothing
Bank
else says it.
fees. Okay. So what is the account for bank fees?
Bank fees is 60100.
Good. And then checking is 10100. So again, because the bank, I'm sorry, because normally the bank would charge you, they automatically take it out of your checking. So this is considered what's called a bank reconciliation.
Okay.
So make sure you make that note right there. Bank reconciliation for the month of June um, charges. Okay, and I've already totaled it up. I mean, I've already made notes since all of this is going to fall under the same category. All you need to do is just equal them up. So, what is 50 plus 30409 plus 125?
47409.
470. Ooh, I got 47909. Did I type that in right?
Four
Right.
7909.
479.
All right.
Right.
Okay, so now we got to adjust our bank account because this money has been already charged.
So you want to go back to the general ledger?
Oh,
Yes.
wait, could you stay there for 1 second?
Yeah, I'm not going to leave the journal. I always have it split
Oh,
screen.
okay.
Oh, right, yeah, you should do. Yeah. Check.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay. Two. Okay. What the hell is it?
bank fees is on page
30, 30, 34?
34.
I don't have a
34
clue.
disappeared. Oh no, here it is. Okay.
Yeah, bank fees 34, okay.
General 19 for
General.
$479.09. Okay.
Debit for 47509.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. Can you give me one moment, please?
Yes.
I I just need to get my pages correct. Oh, for some reason, they're all mixed up.
Let's see, checking.
Six, nine. There we go. Oh, I've got 31. All right, I'm correct now.
Okay. So,
So, page two, six, 30, 9, 479, 9, 4, 9, 9,
yep, 479.09.
5, 8, 6, 4.25 minus 479.09. A new running balance of 5385.16.
50, 80, 53, 85, 16 is correct.
53,
85.6.
Okay.
16.
Okay.
Good. All right. Now that that's all done, next scenario is going to be to replenish our petty cash. So if you guys remember, for the 23rd of June, we had a party. Okay,
Yeah.
so the owner has taken money to order 10 pizzas and 10 sodas, and with tax and a $25 delivery charge. The owner, Bob Mason, took out 187.16. All right. Then we also have record
Okay.
that Irene has taken $23.80 out to buy a cake, and Mr. Albert Allen has also taken out $71.82 to get party streamers, balloons, plates, napkins, and utensils. So, how do you replenish petty cash?
Petty debit, petty cash.
Debit petty cash. Good. So on June 30th, we're gonna debit petty cash.
And petty cash is number 10200.
10200.
Yeah,
All right.
10200. And that's for 282.79 or 78.
You calculated the whole entire thing.
Yes.
All right. Let's see. So 187.16 plus
Uh,
2380
23
plus 7182.
plus 71.82.
It's going to be for 282 78.
78.
Good. 28278. So where do we need to go next?
A ledger.
No. We need to write a check to the petty cash, right?
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And
So
then
the
it'll
check
be,
register, check register. And we've got check number 1531 open. So
Was it
282.78.
282.78?
And the name would be, we're going to write Bob Mason, right?
To Bob Mason, yes. Bob Mason is in charge of the um
28270.
petty cash fund. Yes.
Just 1 second
Okay.
before you go anywhere.
Where is Bob Mason?
28278 Bob Mason. It's the 30th of June.
And this is check 1531. So I'm going to go ahead and write in my little description that I am replenishing petty
Cash fund.
cash fund, comma, check number 1531.
And that does it for page 19.
Yes,
If you got
and
more, go to page 20.
yes, but we got to go to our ledger too. Okay, don't forget that.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Oh.
So let's go ahead and
I'm just stating.
let's go ahead and update
Petty
your
cash.
ledger.
The cash is 1,200.
One,
On
two
top of
hundred.
page 3.
It should be
Three?
page yeah, it should be like the page right after.
Okay. Yes, I see. Petty cash.
So 630, we're going to write replenish petty cash fund.
Okay, debit for 282.78. That we're gonna add 500, so that'll be 782.78, right? Right. And we
Hold
wrote a
up.
check.
No,
Okay.
no, no, no. No, 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 no. We did this wrong.
No, what do you know?
You know
We
why?
didn't do it wrong.
We did do it wrong. Because you never debit a petty cash fund. What do? This is not how you establish this is not how you replenish a petty cash fund.
Oh,
How do
this
you?
isn't the. Yeah, because you're normally
So,
putting money in, not taking money. Oh,
Yes.
we are putting money in now.
so we got the right accounts, but they're just backwards. They should be checking then petty cash.
No. No, no, that's not how you do it. When we establish a petty cash fund, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That's when we want to either establish it or we want to increase it or we want to decrease it, right? So no matter where we're at, our petty cash fund should equal up to what is it, $500? It
Yes.
should always equal to $500. If we had something where we took out money, right? That means no matter where we're at in a given point of time, the petty cash fund will always equal 500 because it should equal a bunch of receipts plus the petty cash fund.
Correct.
So the check is correct, but the account that you're debiting is not.
Yeah, that's not where it goes.
That's not where it goes, yes. Okay. Now, if you notice, if we look at what it says up here, it says replenish petty cash fund. Okay. Now, all of these stuff, where do you think we're going to put them in? What are these items that we're making a purchase for?
Party.
In-house use?
Nah, no. Is there an account called in-house use?
No, there is not. As soon as I said it, I realized there is one.
Okay. Does it fit under business supplies?
Mm,
No. Well, no.
No. Does it fit under office supplies?
Inventory. No.
No. Okay. So let's go ahead and go into
Does it
expenses.
fit under
oh, yeah, expenses.
advertising, bank fees, expense, business expense? So we get
Operating
business
expense?
insurance.
Is there an account called
No,
operating
no,
expense?
there isn't.
Other expense. Subcontractors, license office, civil. Expense, payroll expense, salary, insurance, purchase expense, just return expense, travel, utility, bad debt expense, depreciation expense, automation expense.
Okay, I'll give you another hint.
Okay.
What did we do? Why did we need to buy all these things?
A party.
We threw a party, right? And what would
Yes.
you generally if you guys understand the rules of how business works, right? What would you categorize a party as?
Business expense.
Business expense. Perfect. There you go. So the account is going to be business expense. Why?
Right.
Because in order to replenish a petty cash fund, right, we need to calculate the number of total receipts
Okay.
and then write a check for it. So in this case, we've created a business expense. Yes.
Right. Okay. That's 60200. So the
I got
numbers. Zero.
the back end wrist.
So you say 60200?
Yes.
All right. So,
And you
yes.
change that to business expense instead of petty cash.
Exactly. Good.
And so that
Right. So now that we've written the check to the petty cash fund, it still holds its value of $500.
500.
It does
Okay.
not change at all, unless you unless you purposely increased the money of petty cash that it needs.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. Business expense.
two eight
660.
two point 78.
It's on page
1,000.
34. Business
Yes.
expense.
$1,282.78.
Hold on. Is that uh business expense for
19.
That's for 282. 78. So that's 2,282.78.
what is that?
Running
Uh,
balance.
what?
Running balance.
1,000.
For what?
1,000.
Yeah,
200.
1,000.
1,278.
Jabrea, your microphone is on. We can hear your conversation, so please turn off the microphone because this is being recorded. Okay, so bank is assets.
Could you go back to the business supplies for a second? Because I must have something in here that shouldn't be in here.
Business supplies. Why did you put it under business supplies?
I mean, business expense, I'm sorry.
Okay, that's
This
fine.
expense.
It's under business expense.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I have a 12. Oh, goodness. This is the one I didn't take it out, that higher temp. Yeah, I have a 252 in here. Let me get that out of here.
Okay, that's why I was like, wait, you said what did you
Yeah,
say?
right. Yeah, okay, now it's 1282.78.
Perfect. Okay. And then we're gonna go to bank. All right. 630 for the what is it?
For 282.78. New running balance is 5102.30.
Hold on, David. 282 78. For
Yes.
20, what did you say?
102.38.
Yeah, 5,102.38 is correct.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, good.
Oh, just 1 second there.
That's fine.
What do you want to do with all these papers, Luann?
What do you mean with all these papers?
Well, I mean, when we're done with them.
You can throw them out.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you wanted them or.
Oh no, I don't need them. This is for you. This is for you to practice, and if you need to start over again, so you can try to practice it to keep your mind sharpened and whatnot, so you don't forget everything.
I'm keeping all my papers.
Either print them out, whatever you want to do with them. Okay, they're all going to be available on the Google Classroom. I will not delete the classroom until we get audited or whatever you want to say. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure I don't keep it around for too long. I know about maybe 6 months I'll probably leave it for. But other than that, you guys should be long gone. Okay.
Okay, that's good to know.
All right. So we have.
Hey, I was just curious. What we're doing is, what are we gonna do with all these papers?
It's for you to keep. This is all your hard
Yeah,
work.
this is your references.
Yep.
You can always go back and check
Yep.
whatever.
Yep. However, the YouTube videos, there could be a possibility I might delete them as I go, just because, yes, just because of it is personal recording, so I may not keep it on there.
Okay.
Okay, so let's move on. So we finished we're finishing our petty cash fund. Okay. So yes, we can move on to the next page. There's no way someone can put something in here without finishing their transaction, so we can just leave it the way it is, okay?
This is a lot of work to close something.
Oh, yes, we're not even done yet. This is just the adjustments.
Oh, we're damn.
Yep,
Wow.
okay? So here we recognize that we're on page 20, okay? So
Yes.
page 20, let's see what happens here. So now it's estimate allowance for doubtful accounts, okay, is based on 10% of accounts receivable balance. All right.
Okay.
So what does that mean when we see this word right here, estimate?
Guessing.
Okay. What is this supposed to trigger you guys to do? What does this mean? What does it mean to estimate allowance for doubtful accounts?
Take several numbers and then give an estimate of it.
We have to calculate it.
Yes. 10% of accounts receivable. So where do we get this information from?
Uh, General ledger.
General ledger?
Under allowances for doubtful accounts.
Do we have any did we even use an
no,
account?
That's for accounts receivable. Based on 10% of accounts receivable.
Page. What page are you on?
I believe it's page 2 or 3 for you guys. I think it's page 3.
Yeah, it goes into page 4.
Yes.
Okay.
Page 4. 26. 2000. No. 2660. Point. 26. 25. 60.42 minus 10%.
Mm,
Yeah. 200 and damn it, I lost it. 2560.42 minus 10%.
we're not
$256.
okay. Now what are you gonna do with that $256?
Um, uh,
Go to allowances for doubtful accounts right below it.
Okay, but what is okay? Allowance of doubtful accounts. Okay, so let's look at the problem again.
okay.
Right?
Estimate allowance for doubtful accounts.
It's in a, okay. Yes.
Percent accounts receivable.
Okay. So at least we know for sure that the number is going to be 250, 60, 42 times 10%, right? So we know it has to be at least $256.04.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, at least we know that.
Mm-hmm.
256 and 4 cents. 256 and 4 cents. All right. And I wrote it in the wrong section, 25604. Okay, 25604. All right.
Yes.
Now, what accounts are we going to be using?
Allowance for doubtful accounts and accounts receivable.
No.
Oh, I figured it couldn't be that easy. They're both right there.
Okay. Okay. Why are we not using the allowance for doubtful accounts and taking it right away from accounts receivable? Do we
I don't
know?
why not.
Okay. I guess we have to do another review. That I mean, you guys can laugh, but
Yeah.
this is definitely something you need to know.
Yes.
So, first off, do we know who is faulting our payment?
No.
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 And what was the key word here? Their
Estimate.
estimate.
Mm-hmm.
And what else?
Receivable.
Okay. Okay, good. So what does that tell you? Is this adjustment entry or is this currently happening right now?
Adjustment entry.
It's an adjustment entry. Good. And it's also on top of the page says this is all adjustment. So, therefore,
Yeah.
when we make an adjustment entry, what account are we supposed to be using? What are we writing off? What method are we using? What are we doing right now? Why are we taking this 10% of sales?
We're closing the books.
No. What is this estimated number?
The estimated number is the amount that we're not receiving from customers.
Correct. And what do we call that?
We call that bad
Yeah.
allowances for bad debt.
You had it right. Bad debt.
Yeah.
Good job. So we're making an estimated amount that we have a potential that 10% of these people are not going to pay us.
Right.
Yes.
Okay? So we're writing it off now.
Right. So we
Okay.
do that to bad. Do we have a bad debt?
Check your chart of accounts.
We have bad debt expense.
Yes.
Yes,
Good.
we do. Hold on just a second. Where's my chart? I have so many papers on my desk. Where's my chart of accounts? Oh, okay. All right.
Bad debt expense.
Yeah, it's 65,000.
Yeah. And
So that's bad debt
we're
Mm.
gonna credit
expense.
accounts payable,
Not accounts payable.
accounts receivable.
Nope, we cannot do that because of the gap rule says you cannot write off bad debt directly off of accounts receivable.
Okay.
Right. So it'd be allowances for doubtful accounts.
Correct. Why? What do you call that? What do you call that method if we use if we take it right off of accounts receivable?
Oh, boy. Um, oh goodness, I'm trying to remember what that was. What that's called. Uh,
Okay. What was the question? I was writing.
what is that called?
What is that method called? We learned two methods of writing bad debt off.
Yeah.
Exactly. Oh, goodness.
I'll give you a hint. It starts with a D.
allowance for doubtful counts.
Allowance for doubtful accounts does not start with a D. But that is allowance method is one of them.
Yeah. Um, direct.
Direct. Good. Direct what? All right. You're good. Okay, so David, it's called the direct write-off method. That's where we take it
Yes.
right away
Okay.
off of accounts
Right,
receivable.
right.
And who can only use that?
Accountant.
Tax accountants, not just any
Yes.
accountant, tax
Right.
accountants.
Accountant.
Accountants.
Tax accountant.
Okay. And the other one's called allowance method. Now, do you know which method we're using right now? Are we using the balance sheet method or are we using the
This is balance sheet.
yes, good, because we have the keyword accounts receivable. Good.
Right.
Yeah.
Good. All right, so now we can journal. We can go ahead and enter this into our ledger. Let me go ahead and put a little description, and I'm gonna say adjustment for bad debt. Okay, so let's go to our bad debt expense.
65.
Um, which one is that? What
It's
number?
the
The very last
last.
page.
It's the last page.
That's,
Very last page.
okay, that should be easy. Oh, I'm looking, I'm looking at my journal instead of the ledger. I'm like, wait a minute. Okay,
Four.
bad debt expense, yes, okay. It's 30,
Four.
J,
And I didn't get the other number. Adjustment. What's that number?
percentage of 8 hours, or 10% of, okay. 10%. That's 256, 40, okay.
General journal. Oopsie. General journal number 20. For 256.04.
Allowances. Oh, it's right below it. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doubtful accounts on page 4, right?
Should be, yes. 4 or 3.
4.
Okay.
Oh, just give me 1 second.
Yep, that's fine.
This pencil line is terrible.
4. And credit balance of 256. I gotta learn how to write.
J,
6. 4.
okay. All right.
All right. Now we're going to be moving into calculating depreciation. Yes, go ahead. Sorry.
One quick question. That's 256.04 or 254.04?
256.04.
Good. Okay, that's what I put down. I wasn't sure for a minute. Okay.
Okay, remember your journal has to reflect everything that you put in your ledger.
Right.
Okay. So the next section is we're going to be dealing with our depreciation. So we bought a lot of crap for this store. So we have a lot of depreciation to have to do. So let's go ahead and do it. Okay, and then
Okay.
so the first one, so this is where you're gonna pull out your depreciation worksheets.
Oh, okay.
So if you
Okay, can I
have
use the
that,
general journal?
no, but we will journalize it afterwards. But I need you to find your depreciation tables worksheet. Okay, for you guys, I may if you guys printed it out, it should be all in like one packet.
I printed them all out, I just don't see a depreciation. Yeah.
The 4 pages depreciation method, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, it's my depreciation sheet. Oh, I saw it. Okay. This- no.
Okay, we're gonna go to the truck first.
Oh, I found it.
Yes. If that was yeah, that's the first thing that we're going to be dealing with is going to be the truck. I'm just waiting for Andrea to find her papers.
Yeah, I found it.
Okay.
Page 3.
Oh, what am I looking at? This is,
Okay. So, let's go ahead and read what the scenario says. So, we're going to calculate 1 month of depreciation on the truck. Its mileage is 150,000 before it needs to be before it needs maintenance, okay? No salvage value and useful life is 7 years. This month we this month we drove a total of 1,200 miles. So first off, we need to determine our top part. Okay, so the first one is we have a truck, so we recognize our assets.
Yes.
What depreciation method are we using?
is this straight line?
No,
Straight line to double.
it's not double
Oh, yeah.
declining.
Give me
What
these.
what key factor do you have that tells you that it's none of those things?
The fact that it's got the 1,200, is it 1,200 miles? Yeah, 1,200 miles.
Okay, so that's 1,200 for this month, but
Oh,
what is it? What is this depreciation method based on?
depreciation.
How many miles?
Exactly. So if it's based on how many miles, what do you call that? Does, does it matter how long you have it, or does it matter how long? Okay, so
No.
what method is that?
The use, what is it called? It's not usage.
Go on, guys. We already listed 2 out of 3 different
Yeah.
methods.
The, oh goodness.
Not straight line.
Ah, great. Okay.
Gross.
Not what it's not gross. That's definitely not a method.
Oh, that's,
No. I'm just running a bunch of things through my head.
yeah.
Trying to talk myself into things.
Okay, if you guys need a quick reference, go to chapter 11.
Units of production.
Units of
Yes.
production. Yes, it's based on a number that it has a capacity, right? So I'm gonna put UOP for short, okay? So units of production. Okay. Do we know where we can find the asset cost? How much does this cost? How much does this truck cost?
Oh, we, just looking at that.
30, if I remember right, 3,200?
Okay, no. Where can you find the exact number of how much this asset cost?
In the ledger.
In your ledger.
ledger.
Good. All right. So go to your ledger. And we're going to go to assets, which I'm already in. And I'm going to scroll down until I find truck. So vehicles, truck. How much is the total cost of my vehicle?
Oh, wait a minute, I haven't found the truck yet.
32,000.
Oh, it is 32.
0890.
Yep, 32,208.90. So 32,208.90 is the total cost of my asset. Okay. Was there any salvage value? Did the scenario say there was any salvage value?
No, it says
I,
no salvage value.
No salvage value. So that means it is 0. Okay. When did I how many let me see what else it says. When did I buy this asset and when did I put it into use?
Bought the asset, let's see, when did I buy it?
Now remember, what is the rule? When you buy cars, when do you start depreciating it?
when you drive it off the lot.
When you drive it off the lot. So when did you buy it?
Uh,
Where can you also find the information? We bought it in June. Of course we bought it in June, but when?
We need the date.
June 8th.
June 8th. We bought it on June 8th.
June.
Okay,
you have to
if we bought it
depreciate the month.
exactly, good job, guys. We bought it. It's before the 16th, so therefore we have to depreciate it for the full month that we used it. Okay.
Yes.
And lastly, how many miles is its capacity before it has to be maintained?
Uh,
1,200.
150,000? Oh,
That's how much we drove it this month.
How, yeah.
Oh,
100.
150,000 before it needs to be maintained.
Exactly. So that means it breaks down after 150,000 miles. So let me see. Good, 150,000 miles. All right. So now let's go ahead and fill out our table. So we're depreciating for the month of June. Okay.
Okay.
And we used 1,200 miles so far. Okay. What's the depreciation basis for this one?
Okay.
Original cost, 8.90. Minus the salvage value.
Good.
Right. And there's
Would
no
be
salvage
0.
value.
When I turn my calculator on, if I'm making a price, 208.90. 32.
Okay, I don't know why it's not doing that. But yeah, 32, 208.90 is correct. Okay.
208.92.
Okay, good.
Okay, 32.0890,
How do you find the rate? What's the formula for the rate?
times?
No.
No.
This is units of production, so you have to find what the rate is. Divide.
Divide by 7.
No. No. Why no? Why is it that we don't need to deal with time? Is units of production time sensitive?
No.
No. It doesn't matter how long you have the asset for. As long as if you meet that capacity, that is how your machine is gone completely. So
Yes.
this one has the different depreciation rate. And what is it? This is called the per unit rate.
Okay, we wanted divide that point six for the remainder of the years.
Why, what is this point six coming from?
Okay, take 12 and cut that in half for 6 months. Will be point six.
Again, David,
Huh?
is this asset time sensitive?
No.
No. So why are you calculating that? Why are you calculating months? We don't care about how many months it lasts. We care about how many miles you drove. All right. Go take a quick break to find that cheat sheet.
Yeah, seriously. Okay.
We're not going to cheat.
Well, it's definitely gonna help you get the answer quicker instead of just guessing and aiming aimlessly at nothing.
Yeah, that's true.
So, what is the per unit rate? I'll give you a hint. It has to
Okay.
do with the capacity.
Okay. We're not doing double declining. Not doing straight line.
The capacity, the 150,000 miles.
Okay, that's
Okay,
part of the
so
equation.
32,208.90 divided by 150,000.
Yes. That's gonna give you the exactly. That's gonna give you the dollar per mile. So this
So it
is
will be
I
point
found it.
215 is the unit rate.
215 or 2147. Doesn't matter how many numbers you use. Just make sure that if you do choose to round, make sure that you round your answer at the end.
Okay.
Okay. So yes, the answer is it's going to be your depreciation basis divided by the estimated total amount of units it can produce, which is
Yes.
150,000 miles. Okay, so then what is the depreciation expense?
Depreciation expenses, number of units that year
Uh huh.
times rate.
Perfect. And what do you get?
Uh, times rate, 2.147. Uh, $6,915 and 55
No,
cents.
I did. I absolutely did not get that.
Okay. So I want to take 32, 208.
257.67.
How many miles did we use that month?
1,200. So
1,200.
multiply that by the unit rate, and you should get 257.67.
Good. 257.67. Okay. And that's how much it's going to be. So you have a choice. If you'd like to finish the table, you're more than welcome to. But in this case, because of time, I'm not going to fill the rest of the table out. So here we found out that the depreciation expense for the truck for this month of June is $256.67.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and move on to the next depreciation. And I'll tell you how to journalize it in a minute. Okay.
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 I read the procedure for copy.
So the next, yeah. So the next one is going to be we're going to do to appreciate the 1 month for both coffee brewers and and uh
Page.
we're gonna depreciate for both coffee brewers. Okay, the first coffee brewer has a life remaining of 3 years, no salvage value, and the second brewer has a useful life of 5 years, no salvage value. Use straight line. Oh, so I pretty much give you what it is. Use straight line.
Okay.
So brewers, I don't remember if I have a brewer 1 and a brewer 2 for you guys.
Yes. You
Okay,
do.
good. Perfect. All right.
They're on 2 separate pages.
Okay, good. Okay, so we know that it's going to be straight line, so I'm putting SL for short. Okay.
Oh, that's cheating.
No, it's not. That's not cheating at all. Okay. So let's look at our ledger and determine what the asset cost is. So ledger. Okay, so you know what?
What?
I want you guys to look at my computer screen. I don't want you to fluster through your papers because this is a lot of going back and forth, and with time constraint, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to stop you guys from searching it yourself and just look on top of just look at the screen. Okay, so I'm gonna be toggling between my depreciation table and the ledger. So I will do the work for you. All you need to do is just help me find the answer. Okay. So for you guys, please go ahead and continue doing the depreciation table, but I'll look up the information for you, okay?
Okay.
So we are looking at the coffee brewer. Is that correct? Coffee brewer.
Coffee brewer number 1.
Coffee brewer number 1, office equipment. And then so it's equipment after that. So equipment. Okay, so coffee brewer. Okay, so we have 2 sections for the coffee brewer. So we have one that we purchased on the 4th, which is for 1900. So that's obviously coffee brewer number 1. So 1900. Okay, and then our second coffee brewer is for $2,627.95. So go ahead and write that. So what was that? 22627.95.
Okay.
All right. And then notice what day did we put it into service, or what day did we actually buy these brewers?
June 8th.
Not June 8th. Look again, David.
June 4th.
June.
4th.
Okay, June 4th for the first one, and the second one was what?
10.
June 10th. Now, putting into service is one thing, but obviously when you purchase an item, isn't it general rule of thumb is check to see if it works? Yes. So
No, you do that before you buy it.
how can you test a product without buying it first?
I've never thought about that.
Okay. Well, so in this case, when we put the date in service, we're going to assume that you test run each item. So this one was for June 4th, and this one was for June 10.
10.
Okay. All right, and we know it's straight line. Is there a salvage value for any of them?
No.
No.
No salvage value, so it's 0. And then lastly, what's the useful life? So I did indicate the first one is going to be how many years?
3 years.
3 years. And the second one is how many years? 5 years. So we got 3 years. We got 3 years here. And it's going to be 0 salvage value. And then we have a useful life of 5 years down here. And we have salvage value of 0. Okay, so let's go ahead and do one first and then equal them up later. Okay, So we're going to be depreciating for the month of June. All right. What's the depreciation basis for straight line?
Cost of asset minus the salvage value,
Correct. Which gives you what?
1900.
Good. What's the depreciation rate?
Depreciation rate divided by 1.
1 divided by what?
The 1900.
Not 1900. Estimated useful life. Good. So it's going to be 1/3. All right. So what is depreciation expense here?
Point 33333.
Okay.
Depreciation expense is basis times the depreciation rate
Okay.
times $633.33.
Now, I have a question for you. That right there is for the whole year. Do we want to find a year? Do we want for the whole year?
No, just 1 month.
Yes, so we just want 1 month.
1 month.
So what is this
So we
equation?
divide that by 12.
Yes.
Divide by
So we
12.
just divide this by 12. All
So it'd
right.
be $52.77.
Well, we're gonna round this to the nearest penny, so it's going to be 78 cents. Okay, so $52.78 for coffee brewer number 1. So let's go ahead and apply that same exact concept down here. All right. So depreciation basis. Depreciation basis.
27.95. One time.
How many years?
Okay. 1 times 5
Not
years.
not 1 times 5 years. It's 1.
Divided by 5
Good.
is 0.2.
Good.
0.2. And we want to times that by the depreciation basis, 26,
Okay.
29,
26, 26, 27, David.
28.95.
Okay.
97, I'm sorry.
And we only want 1 month.
4380.
4380 is correct. So let me go ahead and change my number here.
528.59, and that divide that by 12, or $43.80.
Yes, good. Now we're going to combine the total of this. So
3.80.
for the total coffee brewers, it's going to be $96.58. Okay, let me see if we're good on time. All right, right now it is 3:12. So go ahead and take a quick break, and we'll come back to this and finish up the rest. And then everything else, I'll do everything for you. I just want you guys to sit and just answer the questions. Okay. All right.
How long for the break? 15?
Yeah, just 15 minutes. So please be back by no later than 3:30.
Okay, I reset my internet